I spent a lot of time lying on my top bunk thinking, well, how did it come to this? How did a normal executive, working in the best interest of his company, end up having 8 months in a US prison? And I learned a lot from that. I had a lot of time to reflect on what I might have done differently. And it was clear that the authorities are tough in this area now and getting tougher and keen to make examples of people, such as me, as a deterrent for others. The first thing that I would say, and I've learned from my experience, is that anti-competitive conduct can be as little as receiving information. Looking back, I should have checked the source of the information and checked whether it was in the public domain. Most importantly, I should have rejected it. Next, I would say that only talk to competitors if you have to, if you absolutely have to. Now, I appreciate that as in my industry, you may have good reason to be in contact with competitors, but be sure you know what you can and cannot say and can and cannot do. And if you're in any doubt, take legal advice. One of my major regrets looking back is that I didn't take advice from the legal team. And as you can see from my experience, anti-competitive conduct can have serious implications both for individuals and companies. And the US and the UK both have criminal sanctions and the potential of prison sentences for those at fault. So be aware of the risks, but also be successful. Deliver your key performance indicators, your targets, but resist any business pressures to cross that line and do something anti-competitive, even if it is for the company's good. The reality is that, and even if you're acting in the best interest of your company, that investigations will discover absolutely everything, albeit through whistleblowers or immunity. And I, for one, had all my documents reviewed, anything I was copied on, and all phone records with absolutely everybody. On reflection, something else I hadn't considered is that by receiving information from one airline, that airline might also have contact with other airlines. And in so doing, the case was much bigger than I ever imagined. Finally, if you've got any concerns from the issues raised today, don't ignore it. Don't do what I did and walk out of my training thinking it wasn't relevant to me. Think about it, and if you do have any serious concerns, my advice, go talk to your legal team.